Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the trapped world of compact claustrophobia. So as you can see, I automated our obsidian production. Luckily it only takes a 2x2 little space here, and it produces obsidian at a pretty modest rate, which is pretty good. But in finishing chapter 2 or so, we need to make an arc furnace. Along with using the desh pickaxe to get the hop fiber strand thingamabobs, we're going to need the arc furnace to actually use them. So, yeah, hopstitute, we actually need to build this guy. So, I went ahead and, in between episodes, made another large compact machine so that we could use this. So let's go ahead and put you right here. We're going to need a tunnel facing down. We should have one. And there's actually, I need something to block that. I'm going to use this paper right here. Okay, that works. I have the window open and it's like this, it's the afternoon, so now it's casting a pretty bright glare right into my eyes. And we're going to build the arc furnace in here. So now we need our tunnel. We're going to be putting it here, facing down. The thing with the arc furnace is that it consumes a metric ton of power to run. It's really fast. It just is a power-hungry hog. Generally, to run it using just immersive engineering, you need to use a generator that I think just only powers it, and a diesel generator I think can power it pretty well. Are diesel generators in here? Diesel... Yeah, the diesel generator is in here. Craft with engineer's manual. Interesting. But we don't have a supply of diesel, I don't think, so we can't use that. Unless, is there a way to make diesel? Biodiesel, diesel. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any craft for diesel. So that's not something we can do. Biodiesel can be made from plant oil and ethanol. So you could kind of do that way, but then you're setting up a whole other like energy system when we're kind of using the fission reactors. So might as well stick with that. So in order to build the arc furnace, we're going to need all of these blocks. So we do have most of this already. We just need to craft it. So if we go back into our main area here, we're going to need a cauldron. Oh, I could barely even see that. There's plutonium in here. One cauldron. As you can see, I tore down the fission reactor that was powering the tree farm, the smaller one, now that we have the bigger one. It makes sense just to power one fission reactor over having two running at the same time. So one cauldron. We're going to need 10 light engineering blocks. Light engineering blocks. Which will take a bunch of iron, some copper. Oh, I left some uranium in here. That's not good. We haven't used copper in a while, which is why we ran out. Let me quickly make 2 stacks of it. And these are also going to take the iron mechanical components, which is iron plates and copper ingots. So let's grab our hammer. Make some iron plates here. And we'll do one more. 36 iron plates. Grab some copper. And it's this blueprint over here. Make some components. Like so. Convert some more of the iron. I did this to save space, but it is a little annoying. Components, copper, iron. 10 of these. I wish we would just send it back down here. 10 of those. We're going to need 27 reinforced blast bricks, which seems daunting, but it's actually pretty easy. Blast brick. Normally what you're supposed to do is tear down your older blast furnace and use those bricks, but I just went ahead and gathered the resources just to make a whole new set so I could keep up the old one. 27. Perfect. Let's see, we shouldn't need this stuff. At least right now. Oh, I had copper in here. Forgot about that. Copper all over the place. Then combine that with another 27 steel plates, which we have none. How many can we make from this? 7. We're going to need another hammer, which is going to take 1 string and 1 more stick. Let's see, we should have some hemp growing in our tree farm. There we go. Oh, it got stuck because it wants to make the seeds. I should probably put a item duct on that. It's funny, I came in here and this guy wasn't working, and I couldn't figure out why. I realized the boron spaxel hose broke. That's why it wasn't working. So go ahead and make our hemp fiber into string. Make another engineer's hammer. We'll put this stuff away. We need another 20 steel plates. And combine those to make our reinforced blast bricks. So let me put that stuff away. Then we're going to need a bunch of steel along with 4 more heavy engineering blocks. Heavy engineering block. It's going to take, how many? We needed 4 more, right? 4 more. So we're going to need 4 pistons. And steel mechanical components, which are steel plates and copper ingots. Takes 2 for 2, so we need 4. So we only need 4 steel plates. And 2 copper. Where'd my plates go? Oh, they're there. To make our heavy engineering blocks. Did I not make all of them? What? Huh? Yeah, 2 of that. Come in here. Huh, I thought I made enough. Oh, it only makes 1. That's why. It's 2 plates just for 1. Okay, 2 of that. Then lastly, we're just going to need all of the steel components. So 14 steel sheet metal slabs, 8 steel sheet metal, and 6 blocks of steel and 5 steel scaffolding. So we need 6 blocks of steel. Hopefully we have enough steel for that. Okay, 6 blocks of steel, done. Now we need 8 steel sheet metal. Steel sheet metal. Luckily these are just steel plates, so that's pretty cheap. That's 8. We're going to need to convert these into these guys. That's not enough, so I think we're going to need at least 8 more plates. And the last 4 as well. So looks like that completely cleared us out of steel. And then we're still missing the steel scaffolding, which is steel ingots and rods. Luckily, we only need not a ton. Let's see, there's no steel in here that I'm not seeing, right? No. There's some random uranium. But we should have some cooking in here. Never mind. I thought I was cooking some more. Let me grab a stack of iron. Throw that in here. I thought I was cooking more, but I guess I used it all. Makes sense, because I needed blocks of steel, and I generally overestimate how much it takes to make a block of anything. So we'll grab some more iron from our storage. Cook that up. And once the steel processes, we should only need not even a ton, because we get 6 from this, so we need 3 plus the steel rods. You get 2 from 2, so you need 7 steel ingots, which is pretty cheap. Might even be done by now. Yeah, almost. 6 and then 1 more. Do I have a steel rod? I do not. If I had a leftover steel rod, we would have it. There we go. So, steel rods. That's not how you do it. How do you do it? Scaffolding. Oh, the other way. Perfect. Arc furnace is completed. So now let's head in here. And we need to build this facing the right way. So if we pull out our handy dandy engineer's manual, arc furnace, as you can see, it's very big. So the front is this part where the cauldron is. So let's rewind it. And as you can see, it is quite big. It's a 5 by 5 mega block, multi-block structure. And I guess technically you could fit this in the 5 by 5 multi-block because there is room to stand. And then the power is these 3 light engineering blocks in the back. So if you just put tunnels there, technically you could fit it. It'd be really awkward though, because you would have 3 tunnels, but then you'd have to plug power into 3 separate sides of the compact machine. So might as well do it like this. So we're going to need steel blocks, the steel slabs, and the steel sheet metal, like that. So steel sheet metal, blocks of steel, the cauldron, and the redstone engineering block. So if we're in this middle spot here, it should be like that. And then you build this little shape. So let's grab the steel scaffolding. Is that 1 or 2? It's 1. So here, slabs. Build kind of this shape. 1, 2. Oh, that's not where that goes. Steel block. Steel block. And then the slabs, and that is a heavy engineering block in the back. Heavy engineering block. Go up to the next layer. Redstone. More steel, heavy engineering on the side. Light engineering there, followed by our reinforced blast bricks. Like that. I put too many. The next layer, okay, the next layer is where it extends out with more steel and sheet metal. So the last 2 blocks of steel go here. Reinforced blast bricks, build a little overhang. Why did I jump off? Like so. Sheet metal and more light. Then the final layer, I think there's one more. Yeah, one more. 3x3 scaffolding. Like so. And then the final layer, scaffolding, light engineering blocks. Like that. Now we just need our hammer, and then where is the turn on point? Yada yada. To form the structure, assemble it as shown, then click on the cauldron with the hammer. Perfect. The arc furnace is built. So as you can see in the back, oh, I built it way too forward. I could have built it one back. Anyways, so you can see it has 3 power plugs. Slag can be removed from the back, but all of your outputs that you want come in this little container here. There is a way to input stuff. It's not from the back. I forget how to input stuff in here. Is that the top? Arc furnace. Inputs. I forget how you automatically put stuff in. Is it just the back? Excels. Let's see. Slag must be removed from the machine or it will cease to function. Degrading electrodes need to be replaced. Energy is input through the back. Right click in the panel will open the interface. Yada yada. Huh. Wait, I think it said that. The arc furnace will automatically push output in slag to connected inventories. This includes conveyor belts. Outputs are retrieved from the bucket at the front, slag through the port at the back. Oh, so I just have to connect something here. Gotcha. But then, so you can't input stuff automatically? I thought there was a way to do that. But anyways, now that that's built, we need to make the, what are they called? Rods. We also need to put power in this guy. So if we grab our redstone flux ducts, you can just go 1, 2. And for this, generally I recommend actually using a battery for this. Because this guy sucks up so much power that if you try to use a flux duct, it just doesn't work. So let's go ahead and make 3 batteries. Where's my personal shrinking device? And let's make some batteries. Energy cell. Made 1 too many. And glass. We should have some sand somewhere. Then make these. We're going to need 3 of these coils. Electrum. And just like that, more blocks and some more lead. Come back in here. It's all connected. Oh! I forgot about this. Uh-oh. Okay, luckily, we can breathe from the inside. We're not choking, so I'll just have to rebuild this guy. Okay, what did I break? Just the reinforced, these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the head. So if I break this one. Perfect. Okay, let's set the inside spawn over here. Take our battery cells. And this guy is going to input output left and right. So now these are filling. It's distributing the battery. This energy cell is going to take most of the power and then distribute it to these guys. Is that on the bottom? I can't actually tell. Where's the front? Okay, this is the front. So we want output on the front, left, right, up, down, back. I think that's right. front. I wish it told me which side was the front. I guess I can check by moving it. Okay, so this bottom right is the back. Okay, that should work. So now these batteries are going to fill. Why is that one filled more than the other? 1,000. Huh. It must be picking one to do more than the other. That's odd. But anyways, putting the batteries is just so you can build a buffer so when you're actually using this it runs properly. Now you can see at the top there's 3 prongs there. That's where our electrodes are going to go. So we need to go to this guy, our metal press, and make our electrodes. Electrode. Oh, there it is. Hard to see it. Graphite electrode is going to take 4 hop graphite ingots. Luckily we have some dust right here. I think we should also have some hop graphite somewhere. Thought I was hoarding it somewhere. Graphite, hop graphite, there it is. So come back in here, and this is where it's a little bit annoying. Why aren't you? Oh, I think I have to do 4 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. It only recognizes as 4. Is that when you craft it like this, you only get it at 50% integrity, which is pretty bad. Luckily, they last for a pretty long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be good enough, but until we get villagers, we're not going to be able to make them at full integrity. Grab these. Come in here, place our rods, and now it's good to go. So now if we take our hop graphite, we could throw it in here to make 1, or we can make our desh pickaxe, get some of this hopstitute carbon fiber, and we can be more efficient by making 9, which is what we're going to do. So let's head back to the over area. And if we go to this room here, you guys working? Nothing. Why aren't you? You're getting nothing. Oh, it's out of boron. Wait, no, that's not the case. There's boron in here. Hydrogen gas should be flowing out. Hydrogen, ammonia. Ammonia. Void excess. We're not out of power, are we? No. So why aren't you running? Water and diborane. Hydrogen gas. Oh, I think this is the problem. I have the hydrogen gas coming back out, but since it's full, it can't vent it. Okay, so we have to just do this. Void the excess. There we go. Now it's running. Luckily, it did make another 55 cubic boron nitride before it turned off. So that should get it working again. We just need to get more speed and energy upgrades. But these machines are quite expensive. Like I filled this guy with 32 and 32, and it by itself uses 1300 RF, which is around like 15% of our energy production right now. So let's make our desh pickaxe, which is this and hop graphite dust, which we have in the alloy furnace. Hop graphite, cubic boron. 2, 3. Is that all we need, right? Yeah, and then you just smelt it. Where'd the desh go? Huh? Oh, I didn't take it out. And make desh ingots and turn it into a desh pickaxe. Huh? Oh, you need a desh stick. Okay, so we're gonna need a bit more desh. So we need, it's 2 to make a stick, so you need 4 just for the base, so we need 7. So we need 4 more. 2, 3, and 4. Smelt this. That was a little bit annoying. I thought it was just that easy, but I guess not. Desh sticks. Desh pickaxe. Steel boron. Let's see, ferroboron. We're very close to upgrading that chest. Put that away. Grab our quest book. Done. Now that only leads a couple more items in this chapter. We still have to build the small glitches so we can actually get our diamonds. We still need to make the infinite storage refined storage. But now that we have the arc furnace and our desh pickaxe, we can start making a lot more hop graphite ingots much cheaper, which will let us get a lot more diamond nuggets, which is very useful. So if we come in to our room over here, I think all the pickaxes ran out again. Oh, clicked the wrong spot. Yep, it did. It's just too efficient. We can put you in here, and there it goes. Pulverized platinum, tiny coal, substitute carbon fiber. Now we're going to need to build some more caches just to store all of this new stuff. Although I'm not sure when we're going to start needing these items. Iridium. Gears. Yeah, like I'm not seeing what iridium is used for yet. Yeah, there's really nothing in here yet that I can see that we'll need it for, which is odd. But what we really want is just the substitute carbon fiber. And it also gets us tiny coal, which means we don't have to waste time turning logs into charcoal, into pulverized charcoal, into, what's it called? Pulverized carbon, and then turning that back into coal. We could just use the tiny coal, which is very useful. Sadly though, we're gonna need to make more of these, because even though it has 1,000 durability, it's not that great. We can also enchant it, that would help. See, there's our substitute carbon fiber. Now if we leave this place and go back to our machine, we can throw in 9 with 1 hop graphite. So you need to put 1 in here, 9 in here, and you can see it ran out of power extremely fast, because I don't think the batteries can actually output. Yeah, they're only outputting, between 3 batteries, they're only outputting 3000 RF. I'm going to need to upgrade them. But you can see it is extremely fast. It would have finished it faster had I upgraded the batteries. But then you get 9 more hop graphite ingots, which is very useful. So we're going to have to upgrade these energy cells into the hardened version, I believe, because those can output 9,000 RF per tick. Upgrade. 3 gears. Ah, I remembered to do it this time. If I hold shift, it'll do it. Like so. So now if we come back in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, now these can output 9,000 RF per tick, so altogether that's 27,000, which should be enough to run the arc furnace. I hope. Hard to say, but now that we can produce hop graphite at a much higher quantity, we can blow up more to make our diamonds. Because we're not quite at this high impact processor yet, as far as I can tell. Which means the next step is going to be accruing a bunch of resources so we can do that. Oh, wrong room. But then also we need to build... Oh, I don't want this again. I don't know why it said it wasn't finished. There we go. We need to build this machine, which looks like it's a 5x5. Wait, no. It's a 3x3 that with 2 that stick out. So we can build this in a 5x5. Let me put these blocks away that we don't need. Our inventory is getting way too full. Hopstitute, redstone, cubic boron. Let's see, one of these chests should have some space. Let's just make another one right now. And then dump a bunch of stuff in there that we don't need right this moment. That stuff, the coal coke, ferroboron, yada yada. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to need a 5x5 compact machine. That's 7x7. So we can build a 5x5 very easily with 26 compact machine walls, a block of iron, and 1 ender pearl. 1 ender pearl, compact machine. We're going to need some iron blocks. Iron, along with some redstone. Oh wait, I have one in here. What was I using this for? Oh, we were using this to store the old fission reactor. So we can just use this one. Now we'll probably need power, so I might as well set it up over here. I could just put it up top, honestly. We're not going to use it that often, so if I kind of put it out of the way, should be good. In fact, I think we're only using it one time. And we need it to be south, so it needs to be north side. Oh, I should set this up after, because I have to build the machine first. So, looking at the blueprint. Sneak like that. Oh. There we go. So we'll build it like this. What are the blocks it's going to take, though? Oh, and you can use it to actually glitch all the size machines. Interesting. It'll just take a lot more power. Oh, here's the list. 1 machine controller, 6 reinforced machine casing, uppers and hoppers. Oh, so we can actually break down the old one. Where did I put it? It's right here, right? Yes, we don't need the old one anymore because we can use everything it does now. It is now obsolete now that we have miniaturization. Oh, it disappeared. Okay, so we should probably gather all the resources first. We're going to need 6 fluid pipes, a glitched tiny machine. Oh, where did I put the old one? You need the glitched tiny machine to build it. Fluid pipes. Where did I leave the glitched tiny machine? I didn't get rid of it, did I? No. Tiny machine piece. Is it still outside? That's what I'm thinking. Did I leave it? No, it's not out here. Glitched tiny machine. I know I had it at some point. Where did I leave it? Oh, here it is. Forgot about this chest. Haven't touched it in so long. Okay, glitched tiny machine. So what does the floor of this look like? The 6 reinforced blocks. Reinforced machine casings. Reinforced machine casing. Is obsidian and machine casing? Easy enough. Modularium. In here. So we need 6 of these. We'll take 4 of these. Block of redstone, of course I need it. And 2. Then reinforce them. One, 2. Reinforced. So this is going to be the bottom of the machine. Which one of these is power? I think it's that side, right? Ludicrous item input. Where's the power? Big energy, huge energy input hatch. Is the smiley face guy. Gotcha. So I'm going to set it to this side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Small energy input hatch, normal energy input hatch, reinforced, big, high, ludicrous. Huh. That's actually going to take quite a lot of stuff. I thought this was going to be easier. Oh, it's... Okay. It's just going through it. We don't need to actually do that. Yet. Because it does take a lot of power. Because if we take a look, we need a glitched medium machine, which will take 128 FE per tick. And the small one accepts 128 FE per tick. So this small one will be perfect for right now, but then we're going to have to upgrade it later. Then the controller goes right there. And what's the red thing? The item output. That's the base. And then what are these on the sides? Item input and normal fluid. Item input. Then we'll need a normal fluid input. Small input slot. Two chests. One, two. Small, tiny. Wait, is it 2? This is a little bit annoying. What is this? Because don't I have that already? Wait, did I... Energy, tiny item. So we need this thing over here, which is the fluid input hatch. Fluid input. There. Okay, so that's the base. And if, oh, I can't sneak to do it because I already placed stuff. So then it looks like it's going to be 9 sheet metal. Yeah, 9 iron sheet metal in the next tier. Which is going to take a bunch of iron plates. Luckily, that's very easy to get. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The hopper and the upper go on this side. Hopper and the upper goes on top of that. This side has the pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do we have? 6, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And is that reinforced glass? Hardened glass, we'll need 7 of it. We'll also need the glitch tiny machine. Also need a block so I can actually climb this thing. Facing that. So the glitch tiny machine goes here. Like so. Then what block goes here? It looks like steel sheet metal. One, two, three, 4. Right there. Now we put the upper facing this. Now there's 8 iron sheet metal slabs and a metal barrel. Metal barrel. It's going to take more sheet metal. 1, 2, probably another 12 I think will do it. One barrel. And our slabs. Why did you send them in here? So the barrel goes right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I think that's it. It matches the diagram. Just need to get to the other side. Structure found. Perfect. If I put this in here, what does that do? Status missing input item. So now that I've built the device, how do we use it? Some say glitches, nonsense I say. Over here. More sophisticated machines require more sophisticated solutions to mess up. This design is tried and tested. Small glitches. So we'll need a small machine, which maybe we have one lying around. Normal. Tiny. Did I skip over making smalls? Compact. It's the white one. You're a small one. I think I have one somewhere. Huh, I guess not. I thought I had an empty one. Oh, this was the empty one. No matter. We'll use multi-block miniaturization to make another one. So 26 compact walls, a block of iron, and some other stuff. We have a mess of items in our inventory though, which I'm not a fan of, because that's going to take a bunch of stuff. But then to actually run the machine, what actually goes into this? 2880 FE and 4000 sewage. So how do we get sewage into the device? And then you put one small compact machine and it works. One step at a time. So we're going to need a bunch of blocks. How many blocks? Probably 2, right? Let's see. We need 26. This craft makes 16. So yep, just 2. Then we'll need an ender pearl, which will take some redstone block and some obsidian. Luckily, this one's very easy. Do this twice. And then I'm guessing once we need the bigger... What are they called? Once we need to glitch out the bigger blocks, we're going to need to increase some of the parts on the machine to accommodate. Because the tiny energy input hatch should only be able to provide enough power to make the small one. And then this takes a block of iron. Oh, I actually need one more block of iron. Come back in here, grab that, compact machine walls, that goes there. And throw in the ender pearl. I like how when you hover over it, it says unknown item, but then if you mouse over it in your hotbar, it still says ender pearl. So we do know what it is, it just, part of the flavor, it doesn't want you to know what it is. And then now that we have this, come on, we can come in here and tiny item input goes in there. Missing fluid input has to go in here. 1,000 millibuckets. See, it's too tiny. Because if we look, it needs 4,000 sewage, and it might need it all at once. So we'll actually need to upgrade this tiny fluid input to a bigger one. Fluid input can hold 4,000. So we'll need this guy and that. So let me take this. Of course, it's on the other side. And make a small fluid input hatch. Put it there. So now we can fit 4,000. Then we'll need a tank and some fluid ducts to make the sewage. Portable tank, it ought to do it. We will need some more glass, pulverized obsidian, induction smelter. Oh, this is regular glass. Where is my sand? There we go. Yeah, we're starting to run out of power. That means I need to refill the thing. Portable tank. Now we need to fill this with sewage. So we should have some sewage. Yep, there we go, 22 that we can use. And we're gonna have to make a lot more of this. Luckily we only need 4 buckets of it right now, which is pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. Put down our tank. Two, 3, and 4. So now we just need a servo and a fluid duct, which I should already have. Item duct, fluid duct. Oh, I had a tank in here. And 1 servo ought to do it. Iron nugget, signalum servo, pick you up, go in here, put the tank, put the fluid duct, put the servo, set to suck. I can't move. Missing fluid input. The fluid input is right here. What are you talking about? Atom output, small fluid input hatch. Okay, now it says not enough energy. So now we need to get the energy in here. And it has to be on the north side. Down, up, north. Grab our flux duct. And that should be enough to run it. Better not have used it, no. Oh, we ran out of power, that's why. Forgot. I was like, why isn't it working? Because we ran out of energy. That's why. So let me just dump everything right now to clear some room. Let's grab some uranium. Come in here, throw that in there. Should have enough power just to make that. Let's see, we need uranium-235. Along with uranium-238. Make some more power. And now we should be good to go. So let me throw that back in here so we can make some more. Now if we come back in here, I think it worked. One glitched, small machine. Quest complete, small glitches. Let's head inside. What? Your headphones aren't broken. I was just so dumbfounded that I was at a loss for words. Transport back in time before crafting was fully developed. The Stone Age, small glitch dimension. Why can I not? Oh, I have to, it's not this, you just right click it. No. Huh? I'm so confused. Why isn't it working? Was there something I had to do with this? There wasn't. I don't was there? I don't think so. There wasn't something I had to do. Stick. Where's my steel? Steel is in here. Ow! Why did it put me in the block? Why isn't this working? Okay, let me try leaving that one. If I put it up there. No. Huh? Am I doing something wrong? I'm so confused. Didn't all I have to do is right click it with the thing? Why doesn't this work? That's so odd. Why doesn't it work? Do I have to be in a small machine for this to work? No. I'm actually dumbfounded. Small. Yeah, small compact machine, glitch small machine. Why doesn't that work? Because now that that's done, What that was supposed to do was lead into this one for this guy. Glitched large machine. We need 6 of these. But we're supposed to be able to go into the small one to do something. Why doesn't it work? I'm so confused. But you can see here now, to make the large glitched machine, we're going to need even more sewage because we have to do this 4 times, and it's going to take a lot more power, 256. So we're going to have to upgrade this device to work as needed. But I'm so confused. Let me see something real quick. Oh, I lose the glass. Huh. For some reason I thought since it's hardened, I wouldn't lose it. I'm so confused. How did I enter this before? I'm gonna have to go back to my video to see. 1 second. Silly me, I forgot about that. You need the glitched one. Huh? Okay, still nothing happened. There it goes. I completely forgot about this one. You unlocked stage Stone Age. Let's see, we are still... Your game mode has been updated to survival, but I can't break the blocks. Where is Glitched Adventures? Go home. Press me to go home prematurely. Stick of truth. After hitting all these hard surfaces, hurt my hands. I need some tool to dig. Perhaps a branch would work. Stick of truth. Flint. With your trusty stick in hand, you should be able to dig in gravel for flint. Should have brought some food. See, we need some gravel. Here's some. It's not working and I'm just running out of health. Let's see. Oh, is this where we get mobs, now that I think about it? Like, we come in here and steal them? Gonna need to get some more food. Maybe it didn't work because I was pressing the water. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna kill me. That's actually really funny. Slash team islands my island. What happens if I go back inside? Okay, so I lose the stick, but I lose so much energy trying to collect the flint. But that is what I'm supposed to do, and I can't bring food in here with me. Okay, right-clicking actually did it, so I was just doing it wrong. Flint on a stick. To get fibers from plant life. Is that a mineral tree? It is. Why did it do it again? Fibers are always good. They can make fancier things. Get this from grass with your new cutting tool. Oh, it's right click. Spools coil. I need 4 and a stick. Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it. So now we use these sticks to collect flint. It makes us hungry, but we don't lose health for it. Then we use the cutting tool to collect hemp. Then we need another stick. Wait a minute. Oh, like this. I was like, wait, I can't craft that. We don't have the space for it. Yes, we do. To make 2 hemp rope coil. Then make a primitive axe with flint, 2 sticks, and the coil. Flint, 2 sticks, and the coil. 2 sticks, flint, coil. I think I did it the wrong way. There we go. Only right click me. You got it, boss. Good wood. Finally some proper wood. Why would you design it like this? We need 4. Let me right click down the tree. Okay, 4. Make a crafting table. Why is my skin broken? Oh. I'm gonna have to make another one because it didn't register. That's a little annoying about this quest book. It sometimes doesn't register when you do something. Heavy pick. Time left. Wait, there's a timer on this? I didn't realize I have to speed run. Okay. Crafting table. Done. Heavy pick. Hemp rope coil, flint, and more sticks. Okay. Stick, coil, hemp rope coil. 3 flint. We're about to run out of food. One, 2, 3, 4. Detect it. I have it. Cobblestone. Get 3 cobblestone. Hopefully we don't start starving. There's some animals over there. Maybe I can get some food from them. And it's pebbles. My god. Cobblestone. How much do we need? We need 3. And these ones aren't even giving me stones. Why did the first one give me so much stone? 6. Come on, one more. There we go. 3 cobblestone. Now what? It's done. Make a better pick. With 2 sticks and cobblestone. Okay, at least I don't have to keep using hemp. Two sticks, cobblestone, stone pickaxe. Done. Gold. Right-click gold ore with a stone pick. Throw the result into lava. Iron. Right-click. Throw into lava. Redstone. Right-click to get it. 5 minutes remaining. Still okay, hopefully. Why did I get blindness, though? I can't see. Is it because I'm starving? I think that's why. I think I'm starving and now I can't see. Let's see. Squid don't give food, but there were some animals over here. So maybe... Yeah, here we go. Here's a cow. Oh wait, I can see again. Why did the blindness go away? Here we go. Raw beef. Better than nothing. Okay, let me stock up on some beef real quick, because we only have a couple minutes. Before we're booted out of here. So, am I expected to dig, or is it just like I should be able to find it on the surface? I think I'm gonna have to dig. Because, I mean, it gave me a normal pickaxe. Okay, no, that's not the case. So there's gotta be some around here somewhere. We're just gonna have to run around and explore. See if we can find it. This place can't be too big. No, it's actually quite large. Maybe there's a cave somewhere? Copper, by the looks of it. Unless, can I dig by right-clicking? Maybe that's what I have to do. Let me come over here. Because left-clicking doesn't do anything. No, right-clicking doesn't do anything. I can. There's no way I have to do that. I have less than 3 minutes. And I need to find gold, iron, and diamond. Which tells me that there's probably a cave. So do I just have to run around until I find a cave or something? Because I can't even dig, really. Because I also need lava. Which all spawns on the surface. Well, iron sometimes you can see it on the surface through a cave, but redstone and gold are a lot deeper. Huh. I'm not actually sure. Two dimensions. Dimension is getting less stable. Okay, it gives me levitation for 11 minutes. I mean 11 seconds. I should get over water before it drops me. Still not seeing a cave. Huh, I'm kind of stumped. It does kind of seem like we're on an island, so because we're surrounded by water for the most part. But there's gotta be a place I can find it. Or am I supposed to literally just dig down? No, because you need this. Redstone, right click to get it. 1 minute remaining, this is bad. I'm searching as fast as I can. But it's not like I can dig. Like, if I use this guy, I can right-click through cobblestone. But I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because that would take way too much time. Which makes me think maybe there's a cave somewhere. But I have not seen a single cave. I do wonder what happens if I stay for the full duration. So I'm guessing that maybe I just have to, like... Yeah, that's a minerals tree. explore until I find a cave, and then at some point I'll have finished it. 5 seconds, because yeah, I don't see any way I'm supposed to find golden iron. Okay, the dimension collapses and you just start taking damage rapidly. Oh wait, this is a chasm. Before we lose, let's check down here. Oh, there's some iron. Oh, but there's no lava, so I can't even collect it. Iron ore chunk. Withered away. Team Islands? My island? Huh. Okay. So that's interesting. What are even the rewards for doing that? What do we get out of this? I'm not even sure. So before we were getting modularium and a satchel. What would it give us now? But I'm so confused what we're supposed to be doing. Because I can only... Cobble can extract the ore. But unless I find lava, I can't melt it. So that's a little confusing. Not sure what to do there. Maybe I'll explore that later on my own time until I figure it out. Because that does seem quite annoying. But regardless, we've made great progress this episode. We built the new machine, which means we're not that far away from making the next tier thingamabob, which is the giant compact machine. Because next we'll just need 6 glitched large machines, which means I have to upgrade the PPI to the next tier to support more sewage along with more power consumption. But that should be easy enough. Then we can make large compact machines pretty easily. We can't make it directly yet, but once we have the bigger compact machine, we can, which will make it go even smoother. But at least making the normal machine pieces is really simple now, so that shouldn't pose a problem. We'll just have to upgrade the PPI with a few better parts and get a bunch more sewage. Luckily, sewage isn't too difficult to get. We can craft it pretty easily now since we produce so much biomass. But anyways, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.